Heat 6, round number 1. John Florence with that yellow Jeep Leaders jersey. Josh Kerr and the local trials winner wildcard, Tevita Gukilau, all coming up here. So we're going to see a native Josh Kerr. We know about his backhand barrel riding ability, and we don't need to mention a lot about John Florence, other than he's taking off right now on a bomb. Around the corner, Florence, and just has to duck out of that one.
Wow. That was a bomb. That was a solid wave there from John. That was wave number 2 for him, though. While we were at the break, he dropped an excellent score. Are we surprised? Not at all.
Not at all. While we were at the break, an 8.17 was earned by John Florence. Let's take a look at this one.
Yeah, straight into it, grabs that rail, slides into the barrel, perfect positioning, up and over the foam ball, fights his way out through the end of it, and again, races down the line for more. Traveling in this one is John Florence seeing to come out. Oh, wow. So, John making it quite clear what he's going to do, and that is light this place up. He drives into that next section, no grabs, pumping through the inside. And you can hear the crowd on the inside there, the surfers in the next heat and previous heat just going wild.
Tevita pulls into a barrel of his own, threads through that section, whitewater on the face as the wave moves down the line. Roomier barrel for section number 2, and Tevita comes out. And he says, Vinaka, thank you for that wave, and that's going to put him right on the board.
Josh Kerr left out of that rotation. He sits out the back with priority. Let's have a look at the angle from the channel here as he pulls up in a frothy barrel, and he comes flying, outstanding, nice and tall. The benefits of being a goofy footer is that you get to face the wave, you get to trim high, you get to pump through those sections, draws off the bottom again, and perfect positioning under that hook. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a great score for Tevita to kick things off. John Florence, 8.17. That could have been a 10 had he made it through that second section of that wave. No, lots of skin missing.
Here we go, Josh Kerr, Kersey in the barrel, traveling, and Kersey finds an exit. Josh Kerr. So nice opener for Josh Kerr, and he's going to have to get busy because a couple of excellent scores are going to be dropped by both John Florence and Tevita as we see Josh finish off that wave. And populating in the score line was first wave of white Tevita.
Wow.
An 8.3, highest single wave so far.
20 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Tevita's wave right before the squall came in. Love the positioning. You can see moving further up his board, using that rocker to slow himself down somewhat. Right here, perfect, boom, under the lip. Critical stuff, it comes out, standing tall. Unbelievable stuff right there. That was a perfectly read wave. As we see John sliding in, a little bit of a different approach. Crumbles, and he comes fighting his way out. And then this section right here, just looking for more, as he always does. And that one just ran away from him.
Live action, John Florence in the barrel, traveling through there. No problem for John to come out of that. And he is going to ditch that 1.5 he has in his score line and replace that with something much more relevant.
Right there, you don't want to be right there.
Ever.
When a wave does that, don't be there. Don't be there. Here we go, John sliding into this one. Driving through that next section, comes out nice and clean. And then smart move, straightening out. So he's going to better his situation. Obviously, just a 1.5 as his second highest scoring ride. And on that occasion saying, you know what? I'm not going to pull into that next section. Probably a smart move. It clamped. And another good score just about to lock in for John. Chases him down and mows him over.
John again on this wide section, pulls in the barrel, traveling perfect pace, and spits another section. Can't even make an exit. And the answer is barely no. He saw all the travel time for John Florence before he finally gets upended.
Is definitely packing a punch right now. John takes off, slides in, nice and clean so far. Perfect positioning, using that rail grab, using that body just to slow down a little bit too much. And unfortunately, no exit on that occasion, so his scoreline will remain the same, but great positioning. Thought he was coming out of this one without a doubt. and even the best couldn't manufacture that. Just the 2 points on that occasion. But let's have a look at this. Wow, just a rolling from Josh Kerr, and a big hooking maneuver down to the bottom, waiting for it. Timing is everything when you get these kind of ones. Tries to pull in, maybe the wrong choice in maneuver right there, but Josh Kerr, just a 3. Let's have a look at Tevita's. Nice late drop, bit of froth, pulls in deep, driving through that section, and it just runs away from him, unfortunately. So, 2 incomplete rides.
Hitting the reef here at Cloudbreak. We'll see if John chooses to hold priority or take one of these. Josh Kerr's not going to wait. He's dropping into this one. Kersey off the bottom, hooks it off the top, looks down the line, and he's a little disinterested in the end as that wave completely tapers off. John right behind him. Let's see what John has for us. A hook under the lip. And John kicks out, leaving Tevita out at the top of the reef all alone.
And Josh Kerr having a look.
On the roll-in, Kersey cutting back on this wave. He's going to have to hope for something to formulate down the reef. 951, and not looking at 951 for Kersey unless something miraculous happens at the end here. Hooter sounds. Tevita doesn't get another chance at that 6.54 that he needs, and John Florence moves on. Although there was a challenge against the local wild card, John Florence moves on into round number 3.